Hey Petra.
Hey Theo,
So who exactly are you and what do you do?
I'm self-employed as business and mindset coach for other business owners. So the basic of my work is not only to be successful in your own business, but also very fulfilled.
Yeah, that sounds good. How long have you been doing that?
Meanwhile, for 4 years, I've been working in sales and business development with international IT vendors for 26 years. And yeah, I left this market about 4 years ago and started my own business. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. And you mostly support women, right?
Yes, mainly, but not intentionally. I
Yeah.
also work with men, but yeah, interestingly, most of the time women seek to work with me.
Okay, that's cool. And what was your initial situation before you started working with me?
Um, In 2023, in the beginning, I experienced two spinal disc collapses, which was, yeah, not an ideal situation. And it really brought me out of my structured daily life with an own business, of course. And after that, several neurological symptoms appeared, and I found myself nearly every weekend at the emergency station in an hospital. And yeah, I'm into the work of Anthony William for quite some time, but it's only fragments. Yeah. And the situation got worse and worse. And in May 23, I was diagnosed with burnout and depression, and I had my answer. And then I really got deeper into Anthony Williams' work. And this is when I met you and asked if you would work with me, even if I'm not into sports at all. And that's how we met.
Yeah, that's really cool. And what were the exact symptoms that you had? You also experienced brain fog, I remember.
Yes, it was a broad variety of different symptoms. My husband always joked and said, you have every day another symptom. So mainly to start with, the primary issue was the body aching symptoms due of the spinal disc collapse. This got better quite fast, but other symptoms occurred like constant pain in both legs, really like running a marathon, which I, of course, didn't do. This was something that was really, yeah, really blocking the day-to-day life, yeah, the small tasks in the business and in the household. Then, as you mentioned, the neurological symptoms, the brain fog. I think you described it from your own experiences in a very similar way. The feeling of being slightly drunk all the time, not being able to focus vision, yeah, not being able to work on the computer for more than 5 minutes, not being able to concentrate, the feeling as if someone really pushes your eyes down and you have struggled to keep your eyes open all the time, being tired, yeah, that chronic fatigue, things like that, heart racing, and eye flushes. It was really, yeah, different symptoms from week to week, but the brain fog, the depressive phases, then the body pain, these were the main three symptoms that I've experienced for many months.
Yeah. And that's quite a lot. It was quite a lot. And what was your motive for seeking this collaboration?
Um, I'm I'm really I'm really into Anthony Williams' work, and our life, our health style changed a lot over the years. But when you're not an expert like you, then you have these large books, a lot of large books, and you need to read through the information to find out what is exactly the reason for your symptom and how does it all come together and what is the suitable application for you in this very moment. And I really liked your deep experience in Anthony Williams' work, your structured approach, and of course, your strategy to work individual with people. And yeah, this was exactly what I needed at this time, to have someone really professional at my side to really to dive deep into my current situation, to give me a clear understanding of the reasons why I have these current symptoms and what to do to step out of it.
Yeah, yeah. And what was your, it can be quite overwhelming, that information. So I understand. And what was your goal from you know, what was your goal? What did you expect from this collaboration?
During this time, I needed to shut down my business. Yeah, I was not able to work anymore. I only worked with a handful of my most important clients, and I needed all my remaining power and energy to keep up our private life. Yeah, with 3 dogs, yeah, and a working husband, household, and of course, the time to maintain that healthy lifestyle, nutrition, food, supplements, etc. And my main goal was to get back to a life that I'm able to live, and without depression, without symptoms, with energy, with better life quality, and being able to work again. Yeah, I love my business, I love my work, I love my life. I love what we have achieved, my husband and and I wanted to have this back. Simply as that.
Yeah, yeah. And in the end, what did you achieve through a collaboration?
Exactly that. Yeah.
Exactly that.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And can you go more in depth about the symptoms that you like? What are the differences now?
I remember quite well. It was beginning of January 24 when I experienced the first day without brain fog. This feeling is not to describe to someone who never had brain fog before. It's priceless. It's absolutely priceless. You are alive again. Yeah, you are clear in mind, clear in vision. You are able to concentrate. You are able to live through your day, do your work with good energy, and as I said, mental clarity. So this was beginning of January. Over the time, most of the symptoms disappeared. Some of them changed a little, but it's it's the case that I healed in very small steps. It was not a strict progression. It went like this, like everything in life. But when I look back over the time when we worked together, I was able to focus on the right things, because you made me understand the exact reasons, so I could better make my choices of what to integrate in my healthy lifestyle and what not, and how to support these very symptoms in the current phase best. Yeah, and this helped me, of course, to heal those symptoms over time better and better. So it was the brain fog. This was one of the major things. Then the body pain. As a result of all these symptoms, I was not able to sleep well. So this added up to the really heavy loss of energy, because when you have a tough day, then you're looking forward to rest and recharge during night when you sleep. And I didn't have this as well. So when my sleep improved, I recharged during night even better. So I had more energy for the day. The body symptoms got better and better. The brain fog reduced. And of course, the depression. Yeah, it was nutrition, healthy lifestyle. I also did a lot of mental work, inner work, and many factors came together. So yeah, altogether it changed a lot, and I started working again in the beginning of this year.
That's amazing. That's really cool that you actually can do what you love. And, you know, as you described, getting rid of brain fog is like you're kind of reborn again a little bit.
Mhm.
And then you start being so motivated about everything. Then you start to work again and you have fun again on what you're doing. It's just like it's a whole different experience.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And
Right.
how would you describe the collaboration with me?
To me, it was perfect because in my own business, I've worked very individually and personally with my customers, and so do you. And this was exactly what I was looking for. I appreciate a lot your direct contact and your support via WhatsApp. This is exactly what I do with my customers because, in my experience, this is when we need a coach or a mentor or supporter the most. Yeah, you have the one-on-one sessions, you discuss things, you are prepared for the session, and you discuss the current situation, exchange inspiration, impulses, and tips, and you define the way until the next one-to-one session. And then, yeah, you do it. And in the middle of the time, you experience another symptom, another breakdown, another question arises. And exactly at that point of time, you were there. Yeah, you were always approachable via WhatsApp, got direct response and the right kind of information that I could work with, that I could reflect, that I could try out. And yeah, this was of most value for me because this was the kind of support that I personally needed, and you provided it in a really great way.
That's cool. I'm really happy to hear that. And what did surprise you the most when it comes to the collaboration?
Um, I knew that you have really deep knowledge of your work and what you do. And what surprises me sometimes the most that in former days, I read through things for Anthony in his books or Instagram, whatsoever. But you gave me very often the really meaning behind it. Yeah. And this was sometimes really surprising because then I noticed that I didn't get it that right and therefore didn't take the necessary actions. And you gave these whole healing process much more quality because you have so deep experience with Anthony's work and this whole health lifestyle. This goes sometimes even deeper than he describes in his books or on his Instagram account.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And why did you decide to work with me?
Gut feeling. Yeah, I met you on Instagram and I followed your work because, as I said, I follow Anthony for several years, and I really liked your structured approach. You're on point. Yeah, you're frank in your opinion. Yeah, you're a nice guy, absolutely, but you can be very direct and on point. This is what I really like. And yeah, what was also one of the reasons you experienced these issues yourself, and you found your way out of this situation, and you experienced in a similar way than I did that you had a career that was really successful and of course fulfilling, but then you had your health issues and you found that your future can be much more fulfilling with what you do right now. And this is another similarity to my experience, to my history, to my personal situation. And yeah, I felt connected. I felt connected.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Yeah, I think we get along really good and we always have a good time, especially, we were not only talking about what kind of health, what kind of nutrition or supplement you should take. Sometimes when we had like a consultation for an hour, we talked about an hour, even longer, about personal things and so on. So it was always really cool to,
Much fun.
yeah, it was much fun. That's true. And who exactly would you recommend to work with me?
Someone or anyone who's seriously interested in getting his health back on track. Yeah, it's people like my customers, people in their own businesses, people with busy lifestyles, of course, anyone who's into sports. But I think the work that you do is relevant for everyone who's really interested in, yeah, the right kind of getting his health back. Yeah, if you can say so. Everybody has a different opinion on the right kind of getting a health back. But yeah, you or the work with you, I think, is for people who are willing to focus, who are willing to be dedicated to their health, who are willing to invest their time into their health, and who are really keen on getting results. Yeah, you hold that focus and space for people like me. And if someone's looking for a really a strong and reliable coaching relationship with a health expert, and really, yeah, I don't want to say fast results, because everybody's individual and you can't measure time on the progress, but with focus and dedication, I think these are the best requirements to get the best possible results in a certain amount of time.
Yeah, it's very true. I mean, in the end, you heal yourself, and you need to have the dedication, you need to have the discipline to do it. I mean, I can only say to you what you have to do or what you should do, but in the end, you have to do it for yourself. I can give you all the help that I can, that is in my strength or in my power. But in the end, people need to do it for themselves, and yeah, of course, it's not easy. You need dedication. You need to change a lot of things, but if you do it, it's very much likely that you can get rid of your health symptoms, and this is in the end what counts.
Yeah. What I also liked is that step-by-step approach. Yeah, it helped me to understand the bigger picture of becoming more healthy. And I know that I'm not able to reach that ideal situation every day in preparing the right meals, the right supplements, the right shots, etc. But you helped me to take it easy, yeah, to say, okay, if you're not able to have the time in the morning to do the juicing, do it in the evening, or to keep up the energy level, grab an apple, yeah, when you go out, and don't stay without any food for 2 or 3 hours. Yeah, and these are so useful, tiny impulses that help me to keep up my energy level quite better than in the years before. When I went shopping, for example, in the grocery market, and it was lunchtime and I was hungry, and I knew, okay, in an hour I have my next customer for coaching, then perhaps I grabbed a sandwich with a tomato and lettuce, which I wouldn't do anymore, of course. So instead of grabbing that sandwich with the gluten in it, I now take an apple or two, or a banana, or I make myself a smoothie, which is 5 minutes then, and that's my lunch then. But it's a healthier style, and the results are really measurable.
Yeah, totally. Sometimes even small things can change a lot. Sometimes small things. Yeah. Well, Petra, thank you so much for sharing your story, for sharing your healing story. And I'm extremely happy that you were able to get rid of so many health symptoms, that you are able to work again and fulfill your dream, taking care of your dogs as much as you can, because I know how important they are in your life. And I also know how much effort it needs to take care of them. You have 3 dogs. And I'm just really happy that you were able to, it wasn't easy. It was a long run also, but I'm really happy that that you were so disciplined and that you achieved so many good things in your health, that you got your health back, so to say, and that you are now able to, to work again, which was the absolute goal, so to say.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, thank you very much. And one thing came to my mind. The healing journey didn't end, of course, after we finished our collaboration. It's a really good investment in know-how, how to deal with symptoms and smaller issues than chronic illness after it. Yeah, for the rest of my life. So it was a really good investment in that know-how and the collaboration with you. And yeah, one fun fact perhaps, to answer your question, who would be the right customer to work with you? As you said, I have 3 dogs, and the health of my dogs is exactly treated the same way than we treat our own health. And I remember so often when I called you or left you a WhatsApp message, listen, my dog has this and this symptom, and how can we work with your kind of health methodology to support my dog, and what would you do? And of course I try to translate it into dog health, and then we found so many ways even to help our dogs. So people with dogs would also be good customers for you. Theo, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, you changed really a lot in my life.
You're welcome. I'm really happy. You're welcome, Petra.